Good afternoon and evening. Weather First meteorologist Gary Frank with a 5+ weather update for online. I want to give you an update because, we obviously have a 5 and 6 o'clock show this evening, but not that you need much of an update when it comes to the weather. It's pretty nice outside, and that's what we've been dealing with. How nice was the start to this morning as we started off with temperatures? I mean, look at some of these temperatures here. We started off in the 40s on the other side of the state, and my goodness, that is the big story for me, the way we started off. Now, it was 53 in St. Louis, but as I zoom into some of the areas locally, we had many 40s outside, 48 Chesterfield, 48 Litchfield, even 47 in Pittsfield and Rolla. So it was nice and chilly, all things considered. What we're going to see over the next few days is not so much haze from that wildfire smoke. That's one of the main updates as we look live outside. It's still a little hazy. It still exists out there, but as far as cloud cover, there's not much in the way of it. I don't expect that we'll see any over the next few days. There's still a little bit of haze, as I mentioned, but the main wildfire smoke remains well to the north. And even as we look at how this continues to push out maybe on Sunday, and I still think we may see a semi-vivid sunrise. The main wildfire smoke remains in the Great Lakes and especially to the north. That's where the wildfires are ongoing. You can see that concentration specifically in Alberta and British Columbia, but it's also drifting quite a bit further east. So, that's what we're dealing with here downstream. Our air quality index still remains at least yellow. That's what we're going to look at here. We've stayed green. I think we got up to yellow and maybe orange briefly. We have not seen the significant smoke that others have. That's positive news for it mixing to the surface. And our temperatures are in the 60s and 70s here at this moment. For me, that's what we're going to look at here for the most part, is the fact that our temperatures are so nice. Now, this is our coolest day as it's not humid. I think our humidity starts to uptick over the next few days, but it does look like it will remain dry here as we get you back to what's going on the next few days. So for tonight, another cool night, temps in the low 50s. I think it's going to be nice. A north breeze at around 5 to 10 miles an hour will calm down, maybe some brief fog, but I think temperatures are going to be very, very pleasant. Mid to upper 70s, right around 80 degrees for the final day of Cardinals-Dodgers at 1:15. It should be a busy day downtown. Very nice conditions. An excellent day. Now, as we continue to trend warmer over the next few days, we'll see the core of that warmer air really settle in. And I think by midweek, we'll start to work our way in with that. But I think that you'll notice this area specifically right off to the northeast, and that's the Great Lakes area. We're going to see somewhat of a backdoor cold front, I think. Typically we see these cold fronts come in from west to east, from the northwest, things of that nature. But this cool air mass is going to clip us. And I think that's what maybe nudges a chance for rain for us. Specifically, it will cool us down briefly, and it kind of puts a halt on our consistent warming. And that's really the main thing for us, I think, because then after that, it warms back up. But as far as rain chances, our total rainfall, look, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday through next Saturday, there's not very much. That's going to be an issue. And I know a lot of you that, just dealt with this kind of rain, specifically in South County, the flooded areas, are not exactly looking for more rain to settle in. But I think that this is going to be something that we talk about as we finish off the month relatively dry. We'll watch some of these numbers and this trend continues. But let's look at what's going on the next few days, because I think it is actually going to turn out to be pretty nice. So for the next few days, we go from the 70s to the 80s, and then 86 isolated showers. You'll see where we have that backdoor cold front here as we continue to see what's going on. The main story for us is the fact that we're going to continue to look at the possibility of cooler conditions here as we go from 82 to 79. In fact, I'm going to update that for you on the fly, because that's how things work around here. You can get that to go right back up for me. It will pop back up. See, there you go. And that's the way things work, especially when you can record it, do it on the fly like that. That's how things can work here. But, for the most part here, I think in general, we're still in pretty good shape here moving forward. Let's continue to monitor the fact that it is going to be on the nicer side here moving forward. So we'll pop back up here and kind of give you kind of a ribbon on this. I do expect nice conditions here over the next few days. That's what we're going to deal with. It's pretty nice. We're still looking ahead toward, of course, Memorial Day. Chance of rain, no surprise there. But like I mentioned, we go from the 80s. We have that little brief break with cooler air in the mornings again. And then I think next weekend looks pretty good. We push toward 90, no surprise. Toward Memorial Day, settling into that pattern, and we'll keep our eye on any sort of rain chances. They're going to be very necessary over the next few days.